Legend of Total War here with part 34 of my Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play campaign as the Karling Dynasty Empire of Francia. Alright, so previously, it's sort of like just finishing things off now. There's only a few counties really left to take. We've still got the Milanese to finish off, but we could... I haven't bothered with them because the territory is not really worth it. Alright, so let's see, where do we leave off? I've got over my Demence limit. What's going on with that? Let's go for a quick check. Because I'm holding on to this area here. Okay, so that's what it is. So how old are you? Emperor Renaud Blessed. And we have an heir, so that's good. How old is he? He's 49, and he's got multiple children as well. Multiple sons. So we'll have to do something about that. How old are we? 67. It might be an opportunity to get rid of some of these older guys. So maybe you should be the heir afterwards. Just so we keep greater control over the kingdom. So if I was to imprison and kill him, alright, we'll see how we go. Because now is the best time to do it because he's going to die soon, and oh good, this finished. Upgrade to castle, good, and now we can give this to. Let's just have a look here. Okay, part of Khazaria. Who did I just? I think I'll give it to Wallachia. This guy here is not of our dynasty. It's kind of like at this stage, don't even bother anymore. Trying to control everything at this stage is almost pointless. Wait, I was giving it to Armenia apparently. What does it matter? Alright, so who should we declare war on? What about these rebels? Declare war for... We should declare war on them and the Byzantines again. Right, so we'll declare war for that, but also with the Byzantines... Where is... Oh, this is their capital here. Declare war for... I don't give a shit. Claim... I want to go for this just because it's... I don't know. It doesn't really matter what we go for. So this here is owned by Armenia. How many troops can we get levy from him? 9,000. It's all Armenia. We need to deal with this first. Okay. So there's probably not that many episodes left, but the thing is, with the Byzantine Empire, we have to take it out one little piece at a time, which can be a bit frustrating. But that's just what we have to do. Dangerous factions, independence. Alright. I'm not really up for another civil war anytime soon, so let me just see if we can make the King of Persia just go away. Alright, if I give him a gift, that'll fix things. I mean, my income's so high, I can afford to bribe people. So that should take him out of it. Might also be another idea to raise another retinue army. And I'll do that. So another 20 units of skirmishers to do it. It's just another 11,000 men that we can just use to intimidate our vassals into not joining factions. Byzantine Empire is nothing compared to what it used to be. Hey, what's this over here? The Hashashin. Okay, they should be surrendering soon, but just hit him anyway. We're sort of taking a lot of casualties just due to attrition. Alright, so this war here is over because they've captured all of their territory. Thank you. So this belongs to me, but it should belong to, I guess, Armenia? I don't know. I've forgotten which regions are designated to who. Also, now that the Byzantine Empire is a lot smaller, it's so much easier for us to gain war score. Before, we really had to capture quite a few regions, a lot of really good regions, in order to inflict some war score on them. Now it's like, don't even bother. What is this? We got Persia out of there, but that was only a small portion of them. See, there's 164,000 troops that they have combined there. King of Aquitaine. King of Aquitaine's always needed to be a supporter of ours. Until, of course, Sind was just way more powerful, so we decided to suck their dick instead. But then there's all other kinds of problems over here as well. It's not necessarily that I've done anything wrong with Aquitaine, it's just that I haven't really done anything right to like, please them. That's probably why they're going against me. Yeah, it's a dog's breakfast everywhere now. So if we have a look at things... Yeah, I just haven't done anything bad or good. So if I was to give you an honorary title as Master of Course, I suppose, and how about a gift? There we go, that'll get him out of it. A little bit expensive, but I don't have to do it every month. It's basically 2 months' pay. Plus, as I continue to loot these regions, we get some of that money back. The Byzantines will likely surrender soon. No. Don't tell me how to run my empire. So we'll just have to wait for an offer from them. Should come fairly soon. So we're still in occupation of this territory even though we signed a peace treaty with them. That's weird. If I sent an army to go and defeat them in battle, that'd get me to 100%. Alright, so... But they will very unlikely even give battle. So yeah, you just keep trying to get more taxes out of them. Not that I've got any shortage of cash, but I don't know. There could be a time in which I need to spend a lot, which I doubt it at this stage. So, yeah, build what we can in our territories. Why not? I'm surprised the Byzantines haven't sued for peace yet. I'll have to go and engage with them, because this is going nowhere. I need to get that last 1%. I can't get that 1% without a pitched battle. Or have to wait 36 months. Was it 36 months? Let me just check. Yeah, 3 years. It's a goddamn mess out here. Look at that, owned by Kingdom of Africa. You see, I do whatever I can to try and keep it nice and tidy, but just... You really can't. It would have been nice to just keep things to, like, you know, keep certain things in a certain border, and then just leave it at that, but... Those lords, they intermarry, then they inherit, and... You can't control it. At this stage. Like, when it was a small-ish empire, I could control it, but now, nah, I didn't bother. Yeah, see, they're running away. They're not going to give battle. Hang on. If we wait for them to get there, let's see. Yeah, I caught him. Okay, good. Like, I really don't want to spend 3 years fighting for a piece of shit territory like that. It should count as a pitched battle because that's pretty much all their forces. No, it didn't count. Well, we've reduced their ability to fight back. I'm surprised they haven't sued for peace. Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. So this here will go to Armenia. Alright, let's go pick on some pagan now. Like, what about you? See, I kind of wish I could just go for the whole thing in one chunk, but that's not how it wants to play. What about Ugra? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all shit territory. Maybe Sweden. Let's have a look. There's probably not as many raiders these days. It's just for one region. I don't want to take these one region territories. Sick of fighting wars for just one region. Unless they've only got one region to begin with. That's not the case there. You know, it might even be an idea to give one of these territories over to Sind, just so that we can get loads of troops over here. I don't really know what else to do with them. I just gotta want them to just stay away. Like, we're at the stage where we're so powerful that the tiny little bonuses that they provide, just don't even bother with them anymore. Petty Kingdom of Ostlandet. No, I don't care. Alright, if I was to attack Finland for... Could I get some of this territory up here? I guess we don't border it enough yet. Alright, I think I'll hit this. Go for this region. That's not very many. What else we got over here? Okay, 13,000 men sounds good. Get them over there. And these are just tribal areas, so they're very easy to capture. But like I said, they're just not valuable. Still got loads of prestige, so we can break a few peace treaties. Maybe with the Byzantines. Maybe I should have kept breaking it with these guys here, because that way I don't have to deal with the defensive pact, and they're quite small. Good way to just take away huge chunks of the Byzantine Empire. At this stage here, no one's going to stop us. I think I'll give this territory over to Sind. Maybe even Aquitaine. Do both, yeah, for why not? That's so much money. How are we going with technology? Well, we can now gain an empire, imperial system, but I don't need it, so it's not a big deal. Maybe noble customs would be best, because it would help to keep my my feudal lords in line, even if only by a little bit. Yeah, come over here, stop them from recapturing that. Okay, we're getting old now. We're 70 years old. Look, even our heir is old. So what I'd like to do is execute my grandson here, because otherwise down the line it's going to cause problems for us, I think. It's going to make me a tyrant. It's not a good thing to do, but we lost control of our lineage a little while ago, and so I just need to sort that out now. What if I plot to kill? What's the possible plot power? The chances are pretty low. I could just outright imprison him, because he's going to die of old age soon. Ah, damn it. He fled to the court of who? Of Suomi. Alright, well that's who we're going to kill next. And the funny thing is, though, I still get that penalty. I think I want you to actually sort out Aquitaine. See, now, the dangerous factions are coming back. Guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do. And I had to clean up my family tree. Alright, so maybe it would be best for these dangerous factions if I was to give some of them, like who's this here? King of Egypt. I'll give you one of the territories, because that'll get you out of that that thing. I'll give you this county here, and the bishopric of that place. That'll keep you under control. And then who else is in here? So he's gonna drop that. Queen of Bihar. I don't even know where Bihar is. Queen of Africa. Africa's always been a bit of a pain. Fine. Grant title. There you go. So basically, I'll just give titles out to whoever's being the most bitchy, and that'll be my way of controlling people, rather than keeping things nice and tidy now. All right. So who are we going to go after next? Yaroslavl. It's separate fucking regions. I think maybe we've already had a look at Ugra. I think there's a big chunk that we can get out of this. Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 4 regions we can get out of it. Alright, we'll go for that. And now we can recruit both the Kingdom of Egypt and Africa's forces straight from here, rather than constantly having to rely on Armenia, whose forces are diminished. But of course we're going to take attrition because these lands out here are shit. Yeah, so excuse me, we're probably going to die soon. Which is why I did that in our old age. Oh, I did say we'd hit those guys, didn't I? Well, whatever. We'll see how we go. Might hire some more troops. Oh, it's only 2,000. Who is this from? Poland? Oh, I forget about Poland. Yeah, it's not that bad. Obviously, being a tyrant, a minus 40 penalty for 30 years is not going to help us, but I'm powerful enough that we can afford to be a shithead. I can raise another retinue army if I really need to. And even if they did revolt, we'd crush them. Because I've got standing armies ready to go. And they do not. I mean, unless every single one of my lords revolted on me. If that was the case, you'd have to move very quickly to get them to surrender before they can get their armies together. That's why I think it's important at this stage here to have standing armies. You just go in there and capture like 10 regions as quickly as possible. They're like, oh, we surrender. You get to like 99% war score. So Armenia can now still got 7,000 troops we can levy from them, but 13,000 over here should be sufficient to take out this garbage territory. And then we'll give these territories over here to whichever lords are... Oh, okay, then. I'll just give them to whoever's gone anyway, because they'd still be in the... No, they're out of the faction. This region here doesn't count, so it's just 1, 2, 3 regions, not the fourth. Go the shortcut, don't take the long way. Who cares if we're trespassing on their territory? Fuck them. What are they going to do about it? They're next on my well, everyone's next on my shit list, but... So moving my limits, just go to that barony and just create a new vassal. Alright, so once we capture this region here, that's 100% of their territory occupied, so they'll surrender. And they're going to surrender before that anyway. Good, saved me some time. Oh, so this region was part of it. Fucking hell. Okay, well, good. Alright, so I want to get rid of those levies. And let's hand these over to disgruntled lords. So, King of Persia, you can have one. Like I said, I no longer care about keeping everything nice and tidy. Just who cares? Anyway, allow me to get my troops over here. So that's sort of kept him under control. I'll give him one more, because he's a powerful lord. Who else? The Pope? Fuck the Pope. Queen of Bihar. I don't even know where Bihar is. Look at that. Alright, who are we gonna kill next? Ugra again? Yeah, sure. I don't fucking care. Fuck your peace treaty, and fuck you. So these people are indebted to me. These lords want to use their levies to crush to get some more territory. Okay, so yeah, you're about to die. I did say we'd go after this, but I don't know. It's not convenient to go after Finland. So de jure wise, we've got control over pretty much everything. Just about. Yeah, we've definitely surpassed the Roman Empire at this point. I mean, we literally have all the territory that they ever held, plus more. I mean, unless you count this territory here. It's the only thing that could have possibly at some point been in their hands. And this here. They never would have bothered with that. Fuck me. More than half of their army dead before they could land here just because of attrition. In our own territory. So saying these lands out here are shit. I mean, a severe winter didn't help, but... oh well. What's this? Idle council members. I just want to give them something to do, it doesn't even matter what. Alright, so checking with the factions. Yeah, fuck the Pope, don't need that. Okay, Queen of Bihar, I'll give you another territory, because you're a bitch. And I'll give them both to you, because I don't give a fuck. Okay, you just shut your damn trap. Alright, who's next? Finland? Yeah, fuck Finland, let's kill them. New legend, but I am from Finland. Oh well. I want to attack here. I feel like I need to take this region here in order to own some territory on this coast. That's the thing, like, I definitely want to kill them, it's just, this is the area here that we need to kill. Unless it's actually a different kingdom. Yeah, this guy here is independent. There's two Finlands. There's the petty kingdom of Finland, and then there's the kingdom of Finland. Right. There's two fucking Finlands, and still we can't attack this. For whatever reasons. Is it Catholic or something? No, it's still pagan. Alright, still, let's just tidy up all this shit here first. Alright, so fuck you and your peace treaty. Let's go kill you. Who we got here? Africa. Alright. That should be sufficient. %25 attrition. Even at 25% attrition, we'll still get this done. How did I get these other territories here? Maybe one of my allies took it. Maybe Armenia did it. No. Good. Are there any kingdoms that I need to create? Oh, you know what? At this stage here, I don't even care. Fuck it. How many kingdoms do I own? Personally, 54. It's the king of 54 countries, not including, of course, all the vassal kingdoms. That's just the actual titles that I hold. That's why it's important that we only have one son. Otherwise, it gets split. Alright, so who's going to get that? Whoever's most disgruntled gets it. Except for the Pope. Fuck the Pope. Queen of Bihar, what are you still doing in there? Andalusia? Fine. Wait, yeah. Okay, that's an independent realm that's been wiped out. So there's less independent people. So, Vladimir. Let's go for this one up here, because it's larger in size. It really makes not much difference. You go over there, and what do we get over here? You attack this. The Milanese won't put up much of a fight. When we finally decide to get around to them. I might start getting onto them soon. But like I said, it's of absolutely no value to me. And I'm not going to sit around waiting for it to become a castle. Like, I just don't, it doesn't matter now. There we go, they died. Okay, so as the new old king, now we run the risk of okay, this guy here is the heir. You're not going to inherit anything. Okay, so him having left the realm means he's not going to inherit anything. Okay, that's good. Actually, yes, you should command in battle because I want you to die so that he can become a young king, youngish. So yeah, improve your martial ability. Fine. So hopefully he dies. Alright, cool. Let's just keep going. Oh, hang on. You're fucking this every single time. Renounce the secret faith. Like, personally, I don't care what people believe, but fucking unify already. This region's actually more valuable than this one. Well, then we'll just declare war for that as well. We got plenty of prestige, so that's not a problem. Alright, so this will be handed over to, let's see, King of Aquitaine. Sure, there you go. And let's go back to war for this. But we had a peace treaty. Yeah, whatever. Just do something about it then, dickwad. Let's see how they're going to get any titles out from me. You get what you're given, and if you don't get anything, then too fucking bad. Okay, there's a Finnish revolt going on over there, so I don't know, just don't bother with it. I think I want to hit more of the Byzantine Empire. Alright, so you're mine. And this territory will be handed over to the King of Maharashtra, whatever. Oh, there's loads of territory in this as well. Whatever, this will make him very happy then. And give it out to his vassals as he sees fit. Leave it alone. It's fine. What's he gonna do? Alright, Byzantines. Time for you to die. So where do we want to start? I suppose it doesn't really matter where we start. I'll start there. Shit, didn't get many troops from them. So how many territories left do they have? 1, 2, 3, or how many counties, I should say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So unless they conquer some more territory, we could essentially get rid of them in 9 more wars. Is there 9 after this? And each war will get easier as we go as well. There's territory I'll need to conquer. Alright, that's not going to work. I think I will now concentrate on getting rid of the Byzantines once and for all. This is, it's high time they went away. Oh, that's right, but you gotta wait for your armies to replenish after each war. Because I just go in, you know, don't just sit there and starve them out, just go in and fuck them up straight away. That costs a trip. You get started over here. These guys will follow after you in a couple of days. So even after all that, it's only 19%. We've taken control of 4 of their territories. It's just not worth very much. Halfway there. Capturing this regional hill because that's what we claimed. I think we can go back to war again with them again. You're not the leader of this. We were here first, you fucks. Fucking Armenians. Surely they're not following me. No, okay. Alright, good. So just banned all the troops there. I know we lose some of them that were sending in foreign territory, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's hand this over to Armenia. And declare war again. Fuck the peace treaty. Plenty of prestige. Again, like 1,000 prestige while we're in the middle of fighting that. Yeah, let's like roll up through here. The support from Armenia is not very high. Syrians down here. Now, because we recently captured these settlements, it should be very easy for us to just go straight at it. Because they haven't recovered their garrison. Is this... I don't know how that ended up in my hands. Maybe because Armenia did it for me. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think with this number of troops we could have solved that. Even though we outnumber them nearly 2 to 1, it's just not enough. I had 20,000 troops, now I've only got 12,000. The bloody attrition. So how many years have we been playing now? 361 years. I've only got 10,000 troops. Damn that winter. Oh well, still enough to deal with this. Alright, they surrender. That brings them down to like 8 territories left. Actually, let's talk to let's see. Let's give that region to Persia so I can levy his troops. Where is this? It must have been in construction. I'll just whatever. It's all good. Let's see here. So back to war with the Byzantines. It's time. It's time for them to disappear. It's been going on for too long. So let's go for Azov now. Still not very much coming in from what's this? Oh, okay, cool. Still not very much coming in from them. Oh, that's because they're tiny as fuck. Alright, never mind. Shouldn't have given them any territory then. So we've got a dangerous faction going on, but you're not a tyrant. Well, we can easily fix it. Just take down the territory and hand it over to someone. Already that's given us 48%. As long as we've got 400 prestige, we can always keep breaking our peace treaties with these guys. It's time for them to go. It's been going on for far too long. It's time to put the Byzantine Empire to rest. It should be over soon. Once we capture this region, we can force their surrender upon them. Alright, so which of these disgruntled lords should we give it to? What's with the Queen of Bihar? How often do I have to give her some shit? Let's give it to the King of Egypt, because I think he can give me the most troops. Alright, what's next? Tana? Alright, let's do that. Severely running out of troops out here. That's okay. Whenever I give a new settlement to a different lord, we essentially bring an additional 10 to 20,000 troops over here. And these regions haven't had any chance to recover. So look at that, 32 garrison. But then again, that's a village. What do you expect? So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regions left. And after each war, it's going to get quicker. The last war will take like a whole 2 seconds to win. Surrender, good. Saving me a little bit of time. Alright, who are we going to give Tana to? Let's have a look. No. Not to the Pope, fuck the Pope. Queen of Africa, sure. No, not Amiens. Where's Tana? Wait, what the hell? Oh, this person was just handed over to me as a vassal. So what I'll do instead is I'll just transfer vassalage over to her. Won't give me as much relation, but I'll still be able to access those troops. That's a joke, Armenia. 831, just forget it. I don't really want to call any troops from over here just because the attrition that they take is just far too severe. That's all that's left of the Byzantine Empire. By the end of this episode, they'll be gone. I promise you that. They're not. I'm going to get rid of them now. Although, we are low on prestige, I can only break the peace treaty one more time. But our prestige rate should be... Okay, it's growing at a reasonable rate, so it should be fine. Okay, now we're basically just waiting on their surrender. Thank you very much. Saves a little bit of time. And they're down to 5. What's this? Go into hiding. Honestly, I don't care if I get assassinated. Okay, so... King of Poland. Let's see. So Queen of Africa is still being a little bitch. Let's give her another territory. That puts her firmly under our control. What's the fucking problem anyway? They're just bitches, that's all they are. Unsatisfied bitches. Lucky to even have the kingdoms that they've got. Actually, no, you come up here. These guys up here are badly diminished now from constant overuse. Let them have a bit of a rest. So, low in prestige, but every time we win a war we get an additional 100 prestige. So as long as this is at 300... So one more month and we'll be able to declare another war again. This war won't be over within this month. I'm expecting a peace treaty any moment now. Or more like their surrender. Or do we have to go full 100%? No. Alright, who are we going to give this to? So, look at the factions. We've got the King of Poland. Alright, well, he's not really a huge opponent, but fuck it, there you go. And we've got 500 prestige, so we can declare war again. Just 4 regions left, Byzantines. That's all you've got. There's no escaping what's coming for them. Full annexation into Francia. Which we could still... Let me just see here. Where's intrigue? I could still found the Holy Roman Empire. The only thing I need is, I think, the Kingdom of Italy. I could easily usurp that. I don't want to do that though, because it gives territory over to the Pope. And any empire title is worth the same to me, it just changes the name. The Mongol Invasions only about 90 years away. I don't know if we'll play to that. I mean, once I've got whole map completion, I mean, what does it matter? They're not going to do anything. I could, but I just don't know if we will. Alright, so we've got another territory. Let's hand that over to another. Let's just hand it over to Poland. It's fine. Nah. So this here belongs to County of Ryazan. I guess, yeah, they're in a separate war. This is the problem with keeping things messy. It's hard to find exactly where my damn troops are. 3 counties left. Yeah, Byzantines are out of here. I mean, he holds an empire title. You can't even honestly say that that's an empire. And some more troops over here, that's not enough. Where the hell are they? 900, yeah. These guys will win the war for us. Oh, there they are, 12,000. It doesn't matter if it takes a little while longer, just because we still need to gain more prestige, and that takes time. Now we've got enough. Because when we win the war, we get 100 prestige, enough to declare war again. So this time they waited until the full 100%. To dick me around. Give it to the King of Syria. Now, he's not of our dynasty anymore either. Well, whatever. What's this? Your uncle Thomas asked for a fief. Fuck off. Oh shit, don't tell me I gave him like one of my own territories over here. Ah, you son of a bitch, I'm taking that back. How do I do that? So, hang on, pause this for a sec. This county here, I don't know, I must have made a mistake there. Claim it and just revoke it straight back off him. It's gonna piss him off, but I don't care. This is mine. Oh fuck, I have to wait a year. Shit. Oh well. It's my own fault, I suppose. In the meantime though, we'll just transfer... Let's have a look here. Factions, you... Transfer this vassal over to him. Yeah, let's see what happened. I didn't get a new territory in my own personal demesne. I vassalized them because they were Catholic. And then, of course, Amiens was down at the bottom of the list. I wasn't paying enough attention. It doesn't matter. I can afford to make mistakes. The Byzantines are restricted to just one region left, and it's under occupation, so let's see if they'll surrender that. In fact, if I just go to war with them straight, well, I can't actually right now. And there we go, the Byzantine Empire is gone. Completely disappeared. I wasn't even the one to do the finishing blow. Okay, so I'll hand this over to whoever, I don't even care. Where are we going next? My main hope here is that he doesn't actually give this settlement away to someone else. I don't think he would because it's such a rich region. But yeah, I need to revoke that off him. I didn't mean to give it to him. Alright, let's tidy up over here at Yaroslavl. And then we'll worry about Scandinavia. Who's this? Is that Africa there? No, Bihar. Four separate holy wars to finish these guys off. I don't know how we got that territory here. Poland must have declared war because he's the one that owns it. But that's good, because now that we border some territory here, I might be able to declare war in Finland over here. Like for a proper chunk of land, not just one county. Sick of fighting for just one county. If you want to go to war, go for a nice big chunk of land. Alright, there we go. So that's one of these territories down. Okay, so let's give this to just whichever lord is in here. No, not the Pope. Fuck the Pope. He's too weak to do anything about it anyway. Let him rot. If they're in jail for whatever reason, then they deserve to die in jail. I don't even know what it was for. What a pain. I think it's important that we attack them now, while their settlements have low garrisons. No more Byzantine cockblockers. That's always good. I want to declare war on them for Syria. Maybe at the same time I'm declaring war on something else, where I'm not using Syrian forces. You're an old man as well. You're probably older than him. Idle council members, alright, just whatever. Yeah, sure. Okay, then. Hang on, has it been a year yet? Because I want this back. Yeah, thank you. Sorry for the confusion, but you're gonna have to give it back. Anyway, you're gonna die soon anyway, so fuck it. Who cares? You can hand it back? Alright, good. Grieves you deeply. Yeah, well, it was a mistake to give it to you in the first place. Alright, now, there's a settlement over here. These are the... I don't know. Yeah, you got 10,000 Syrians to deal with. Actually, hang on. Let me declare war on something else simultaneously. Oh, wait. Defensive pact, of course. Everyone's in a fucking defensive pact. Well, doing that gave me an additional 3,000 men. Somehow. Okay, I've got another territory. The Chud tribe. Oh, okay, so the Chud tribe needs to go to someone. I think someone's trying to assassinate me. Huh. Well, it suits me just fine, because we're old men anyway. No titles were lost. And there we go. What a dick. Alright, so... title loss in succession. You have no heir. Yeah, you definitely don't want to fight. Well, I'll tell you what, Poland, you are going to jail. No, I'm not actually. Let's get married. And have a son. How old are you? 28, okay. So, we want someone who's not that young. Midas touch, I think should be good. And we need high stewardship because you're shit. Yeah, you're an absolute turd. Well, that was a short reign. I don't fucking care. So where are we giving this territory to? I'll tell you who I'm not giving it to. Fucking Poland. How dare you assassinate your emperor? I mean, I don't really care because he was old. But still, nonetheless, how dare you? So the Kingdom of Norway will be passed on to Princess of some wherever if we don't have a son. Which, he's young, so it's a good opportunity. Yes, give me your gold. I've only got 92,000 gold left, I need to get more. I don't really. Alright, give me this region, thank you. And this will of course be handed over to Syria. Yeah, just bribe it. Oh, whatever. We're not done with them yet. Doesn't look like there's any assassin plots on us for now. What's this? Oh, I didn't realize you were wounded. Oh, and he's sick. But we do have an heir. I'm sure he'll be okay. What's this? Out of patience. mean, he's only ill. It's not like he's like just got a cold. He'll be okay. And he's young, so... Okay, you need to have a son. And the wife, what does she think about us? Deceitful versus honest. So she's deceitful, is she? "64 titles can be created. No, thank you." Good. That'll keep him alive a little while longer. Ideally, it would be better to have a son at around the age of like 40, but... Oh, fuck this. Renounce that. But since I'm sort of being sloppy with all this stuff, I could get assassinated at any point, so better to have a son. Anyway, it could take him 5 years before he even has one. Unmarried heir. Is that your brother by any chance? Who's this? He's just kinsman. Because the brother over here, he's in a different court. As defending the Shear religion and its followers, the reason why it exists, our foremost duty. This is an act of the highest degree of treachery. If you want to keep your life, never cross paths again. Whatever. Stupid Fracatelli shit or whatever can go get fucked. Maybe it's these are the people that are like trying to assassinate me. I won't get as many of those troops back, it doesn't matter. Declare war for this, and this will finish off yet another independent realm. Okay, so this territory here needs to go to someone. Let's see who... Poland. Why does Poland hate me? Because you're a rival. Well, I'm not giving you any territory then. Fuck you. Alright. Queen of England, what's your problem? Your title claim. You desire the Kingdom of Norway. Well, you're not going to get it, but still, you can have... this piece of shit. Let's just give her a gift. And that ends the realm of whatever the fuck they were called. I think it was Vladimir. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about doing any of that stuff. Just create new vassals and then I'll hand these over to someone. idle council member of... Yeah, well, you can just train troops over here, I suppose. Okay, now, there's basically two options. We've got Scandinavia or Mali. Scandinavia is kind of fucked, because it's just a big mess. I don't want to take regions one at a time. That's the main thing. Let me just see what I can do against you now. There we go, look at that. Big chunk of land right there. I'll take that. So who owns this? Poland. You can... just get started. If you guys get killed, I don't even fucking care. So many territories are in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, it's 5. So that's still more than all the other ones. That's a big chunk of territory that I might hand over. Actually, I'll give it to a bunch of different people. Won't hand it over to Denmark. I know I decreed it would all be handed over to Denmark, but I just need to be able to levy my troops from over here, and they don't have much. Okay, she's pregnant. That's good. There's no crusades in this campaign. I was too quick to attack the Muslims, and I guess that may have been why we didn't get one. Because I was waiting for a crusade to hit Sweden, that would have been good, but it never came along. We never got the option. This is why I hate going and fighting out here. You have to take so many regions to get war school, because the regions are shit. Denmark, if I could get your oh god, this is what I'm talking about. They've barely got anything, 930 troops. But if you can get started on this region, see how that goes. I think a lot of their value is actually right here. Okay, if I take another holding, they might just surrender. Oh, never mind. We can force them to surrender. Okay, that's a significant chunk of shit territory. So let's hand that over to people. King of Poland, you'll get nothing from me. Right, someone else. Alright, and then I'll just hand the rest over to Denmark, because no one else is in a shitty mood with me. Good, that's a big chunk of territory there. Now, Sweden. I want to take out this stuff over here. Holy War for... let's see. Because that's the entire province there. It's just... that's what I want to be doing, taking out the entire province. Let's do that. So we have access to Poland, Persia. Persia's forces I should split in half because of the attrition out here. And there's Denmark, which is... they got a few troops, nothing major. Oh, the boats are left over here. What about England? You want to come and help? I haven't used England in quite some time. There you go. Land over here. Could we get an improvement on this? No, not yet. Don't need them anymore. Well, for the time being. Let's get started, 1% at a time. But the more territory we take away from them, the easier the wars will become. Okay, so we have our son now. So it's time to divorce her. She served her purpose. You should split these forces up. Because we don't want to have multiple sons. It'll just create problems with the succession. I don't suppose we need these ships anymore. Well, start off with 20,000, end up with 10,000. Nice. That's what happens when you fight out here in winter, but I don't care. We just need to get on with it. Looks like we're going to get fucked up over here. Unless I send reinforcements, but that'll tie them down for a little bit of time. It's not going to give them much war score. Winning that battle might give them like 1% war score. It's not enough for me to care. Can I get some like Syrian forces from over here? Egypt? Yeah, that's good. So it's all coming along there. Like I said, their victory over here really didn't do anything for them. How much was it worth? It was worth like 0.5%. Because my total military forces number 1/3 I can't match that. So this is why we hate fighting Scandinavians. The amount of territory I have to conquer just to get like a handful of regions. This is why I didn't want to go for like just one region. It's a waste of time. But when we're running out of places to conquer, then you just gotta suck it up. And they're willing to surrender. Okay, good. Now that cost us quite a lot of men, so maybe not the best idea to go after them again anytime soon. This will need to be handed over to different people, not to Poland. Poland has, yes, you helped us in that war, so you can get the whole lot of it, actually. Poland is out of graces right now. Even though, like, I didn't care about that previous king, it's the principle. You don't tolerate people who assassinate your kings. I mean, I could imprison them, but it's honestly not worth the trouble. Time to start knocking these motherfuckers out a little bit, I think. And I'll give it to Africa. Alright, what I'll do with you, split your forces up. So you've already taken loads of attrition. And I'll also bring in Andalusia to come and help. And who owns this? Why is it always fucking quick saving every 5 seconds? Oh, it's Africa. And Aquitaine. That should be sufficient. And the reason why we're going after them and not Scandinavia again is because we want the forces that are occupied in Scandinavia to replenish their forces, which are not these guys. How bad is the attrition anyway? It's pretty bad. The region just can't supply that many men. Okay, we can get... I've already called in Andalusian forces. Oh, fuck me, we're already past an hour and a half. Well, let's finish off this war, and then we'll end the episode there. Hope it doesn't crash. Desire stewardship. All of this territory that we conquer here will be handed over to Africa. There's really only 1 or 2 more episodes left to this, I think, for full map completion. And we don't want any more children, which means you need to be chased from here on out. Of course, protecting your son. If the son ever dies, then you'll need to have another son. This guy here is trapped. Ah, shit. What am I supposed to do? I can't even get that many troops into this area. That being said, that's not going to give them that much war score. And I've got more troops on their way. See, it was worth 1/6 of a percent. Sorry, 0.6 of a percent. And then, of course, the attrition comes in, 7.4%, because it can't supply as many troops. I guess, yeah, now is a good time to just eradicate these guys, because they can field a lot of troops in these areas because this is their home territory. Like, I have no choice but to take attrition. I can't supply these areas. $13,000 men. Let's have a look. And I'm still taking... I'm not taking as much attrition, but still taking some. And they're not taking any. I haven't had to actually concentrate on a war in quite some time. See, they've caught us there. There's a chance we'll still win this. A small chance. Oh, yep, they've won. Good job. They came in at a bad time to be reinforcements. And we slaughtered heaps of them. Good. Now they're nowhere near as much of a threat. Wasn't worth much war score either. Aquitaine's forces are on their way down here. How far back do you want to go? Piece of shit. Get back over here and help me conquer them. Actually, come over here, because I think we need to get these two armies together. They've still got a lot of troops. Need to present a united front against them. Even if that means taking small amounts of attrition. At least down here, down this way, 25 supply limits. That's not too bad. 25,000, I mean. Also, once we capture this, we'll start gaining recurring war score. Yeah, 8,000 men over there that we could easily defeat. I don't want them taking Timbuktu back, but let's just capture Ghana while we're here. So 25,000 were mustered, and then 16,000 made it here. Okay, if we can manage to get this to 70 or 80%, it should surrender. .9 attrition is not too bad. We can afford to speed things up a bit. Just for that short time. Okay, we're at 84%. We're just waiting for them to surrender. Now, I'm pretty sure there's 4 separate duchies in here. I think. So, taking this out here should weaken them by about a quarter. So next time we go up against them, they shouldn't have quite as many troops. Not sure if I'll win that actually. That battle. It's always fucking auto-saving. Get somewhere else. Okay, well, we can force a demand on us now. As I said, all of these territories will be handed over to Africa for them to do with as they see fit. And at least next time, we'll be able to muster our forces directly from here. So I don't have to walk through this bloody death trap. Okay, and with that we'll end the episode here. So the situation is obviously unlosable. I mean, the only way we could really lose this is if our whole dynasty dies, but there are so many members to our dynasty that I just can't see that happening. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 35, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.